Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals 2018. This is the round of 16. We're watching the lower bracket right now. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the new guy,
Hello. Stop calling
Riamput.
me new. I was here last Wednesday.
Hey, new guy.
Hey, new guy. You'll always be the new
You're
guy.
a new guy until we
Okay,
say you're not a new
yeah.
guy.
Oh, you're
Such is
the,
life of the junior.
That's right, man.
you're,
It's the
you're
life
the
of the rookie.
you're the new guy until we find a new nickname for you. Anyway, we are
sir.
yeah, and your nickname cannot be like Alfian's
Alfian's
brother.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be rookie.
Watching
Singapore Shadowverse champion.
Shadowverse. We were watching the match here between Tian Kuang Kai and Tan Chin Heng on the left and right.
Going home.
Yeah, so this is the round of 16 lower bracket. And like we mentioned before, this is a double elimination, double elimination part of this day. So those players who played, the players played 3 rounds of seeding in the morning, and that was modern.
hmm
And those in the upper seed, obviously, Growth Spiral.
It was a four-player group stage league, and
Yep.
those who got 2 wins were seeded into the upper bracket. So there are 8 players in the upper bracket, and those who went 1-2 or 0-2
0-2,
are
yeah.
in the lower bracket fighting for tournament life.
Fine. And so these guys, if you lose, you go home. Unfortunately,
One of these
as
two
much
people
as
going home today.
yeah,
Going home with $150, but not a bad sum nonetheless.
yeah, exactly. This is where the buck stops. All right, so
Cost for waking up at 9 o'clock.
Chin Heng here looks like he's playing what mono red aggro. Looks like he's doing a decent job at
Beating
you know,
down
yeah,
and going
beating down.
wide.
And I'm not quite sure what Kuang Kai is doing. I think he's playing the Bant Nexus deck, right?
Yeah, it has to be Ban Nexus.
Let's bring up the deck list. This looks to be the Bant Nexus deck where they're trying to. Oh, Kuang Kai, safe paper, man. Left
Yep.
side is standard, right side is modern.
Nice handwriting.
And yes, and actually
You can read.
good handwriting there. Good
So it is the next one?
yeah. So this is the Nexus deck. We have three Teferis, 4 Nexus of Fate, two expansion explosion. What?
Wow.
What?
Spicy.
No, I think that's quite standard in the Nexus deck now.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
copy.
yeah.
You 2 double blue, copy your own spell. What is this card that he just played?
The one in the graveyard is Spiral. What do you
No, what is that? Is
What's-
that the gate? No, that's not gate.
No.
This thing?
What is it? The blue card.
Callista's Insight, right?
Precognitive perception?
No, it
Precognitive perception?
might be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'ma bring
just,
it
just
up.
put like precog.
There we go. Is it?
Yeah. Oh,
let's bring
okay.
it up
Cool
on
card.
the screen.
Cool new card. Precognitive perception. 5
Wow.
mana is instant speed. Instant speed spell. Draw 3 cards. And then it's got addendum. If you cast this during your main phase, instead scry 3 first, then you draw 3 cards.
Which is what he did, right?
yeah, Kuang Kai, no danger of dying this turn. Ooh, risk factor.
I mean, he's in danger, but
Yeah,
not
now
this turn.
now it's a bit like
You're under 20 life.
Oh,
you're in
no.
danger.
Jin Heng is like looking at Kuang Kai like, you get to draw 3 cards. I draw 3 cards also lah.
Okay, then you draw.
Kuang Kai here considering if he wants to take the 4 points of damage, go down to 9.
It's a tough
and
decision. It's a really, really
yeah,
tough
it's a tough decision because like if he does do that, he will go down to 4.
He has to let him draw.
So Chin Heng for 3
Unless-
mana also draws 3 cards. Sorry. Chin Heng also draws the 3 cards and brings Kuang Kai down to 8, and that is a precariously low position, low life total for Kuang Kai. He's drawn another growth spiral.
He needs to have a
And-
root stand hand.
Need to-
Yeah, he's got Teferi like. So here's the thing, right? He can cast a Teferi,
and then hold up
then
mana
root snare,
for
yeah. but he has to have it first, right?
He has to have
I-
both. That's the perfect play, but I don't think he has both, right?
Or he can go like Teferi into growth spiral
Hand cams
into
coming soon.
Teferi into growth spiral into root snare. So let's see. 3
You know the interesting thing is I want to see if Chin Heng is able to push, even if if his board gets removed, can he push? Because like Kwang Hai is on 8 already.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh
It's a
wow,
lot of direct damage.
Quan Kai gains another 3 points.
Okay.
3 life total.
Back
And
out of the danger zone
this
of
is
below 10.
actually really awesome because right now if he casts the Teferi, untaps both lands instead of getting 2 mana, he has 4 mana. But the he has the Teferi and he has the root snare.
Oh.
So has to be a little bit careful here. I don't know what he might be trying to play around because Chin Heng has got like 1 mana open,
He
and the
might be
most
thinking,
the most that you can do is maybe a shock.
yeah,
That's
he might
about
be
it.
thinking about if he really wants to do this. Maybe he has something else. Like, but you can see the Teferi and the root snare in the hand, so he's probably just gonna go for it.
Yeah, the question is like, do you want to cast the Teferi because like that just eats like a lightning bolt and sorry, not a lightning bolt, a lightning strike and a what do you call it?
I
And a
guess
shock.
from my perspective, it would be worth it just to buy a turn. So he's gonna do it,
All right. Okay. So yeah, those burn spells go to Teferi instead,
and not
right?
to your face.
Yeah,
All right, draws a card.
and then gets to untap.
Untaps.
Nice, sweet,
Of
and he
course.
has access to 4 mana. Of course, you untap
Of course.
the lands with New Horizon.
New Horizon is such a lovely card.
All right, shock you first.
Bzz.
Shock you. Go down to 9. Before you can attack. Yeah, okay, so Jin Heng decides face is the place, gets to untap.
Pushing the envelope here, ignoring the Teferi, probably.
Up the tempo, up the tempo, up the tempo. So I think he just drew a lightning strike and like thinking about it is like, yeah, maybe I should have gone for the Teferi, but I
Teferi.
believe he's got enough damage right now.
It's not. Yeah, it shouldn't be enough, I think, because
All right, risk factor. You want to take 4 more damage? You want to take 4 more damage? Hey bro. Hey bro.
he has to think. He has to think about this one, because
Drawing 3 cards, like he just let Chin Heng draw 6 cards for 6 mana. That is
and in a red deck, that is absolutely
yeah, that's better than what Kwang Kai has been doing, by the way. Like he drew like 4.5 cards out for the 5 mana that he spent on the precognitive
Chin Heng went
perception.
first, right?
Yeah, and Chin
Yeah,
Heng went
so
first.
like mono red, just putting your opponent on the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a matchup like this, you really don't want to be this low, this early, because your
Right.
opponent just gets to force you to make all these like difficult decisions.
Wow, colored. Whoa,
All right,
fancy.
that is
All right, so I think he goes for like growth spiral to
beautiful. Yep. So yeah, he's gonna use 2 of the mana to
growth spiral
Spiral.
first, draw a card,
see what he gets.
lay a land.
Oh, is that counter spell?
All right, so he's got one of each mana still available.
Yeah, has
Yeah,
the root
so
snare.
right now he has to cast a root snare. All right, so that resolves
And
you to
draws
get to draw
3.
3. I think he was looking maybe for like a dispel. Does he have
Yeah,
a
I
dispel
think
in
he
his
does,
main
right?
board? No,
Oh,
not in his
no.
main board.
No counter spells made.
Yeah, no counter
Oh.
spells.
Interesting. He has 4 negates in the side, but none. No
None on
counter
the main board.
magic.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then maybe that was an interesting bait play.
Yeah, maybe he wanted to.
All right, so
Think that he has a counter spell in his deck.
yeah.
That's actually
Yeah,
really
Kwang Kai.
smart.
Yeah, Kwang Kai is one of those players who kind of like messes with you while
Mhm.
you're playing the game,
'Cause-
and
and if you're playing control deck, it's really easy to do that,
Mhm.
especially in colors like this.
Oh man, here we go. Light
Oh.
up the stage.
Oh.
We brought up light up the stage earlier, and I think it's an amazing card.
So he has 3 points of damage essentially on the board.
So Kwang Kai here potentially down to 5 life points, 5 life total
With the fanatic,
with the
probably.
so 4.
Yeah, he's
So
down to
with a
4.
virtual 4, he needs the Nexus of Fate right now. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, that's
Speak
beautiful.
of the devil.
It takes a special skill to top deck.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
So
this
this-
is the number of extra turns I'm going to take.
He doesn't have the engine yet.
Not yet.
But he can buy a turn, and
Oh,
that's
oh, oh,
pretty
sorry.
important. Sorry, the other table going into game 2 already.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
We'll
fast.
check on them later. What are they playing? Red Mirror?
Looks like mono red
I
versus.
think it's a mono red, mono red.
Yeah, it should be a
Oh,
mono red
gosh,
mirror.
Gosh.
Well, we'll check it out later. But right now we want to see the more
Ooh, gosh.
in-depth matchup that's not a mirror.
Mm-hmm. Man, Kwangkai here got to dig deep, right? Like, do you cast?
Tough situation.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Six,
6,
seven,
7, 8,
eight,
9,
nine.
9 mana total.
M's in my bank account.
uh,
So 9 mana, right? Yeah. so
man,
he
what
has
can
to-
we do with 9 mana?
I think has he drawn a card with the fairy? He has, right?
No, I think
no,
the
he
fairy has
hasn't.
not
Yeah.
activated this turn. So that's why he's thinking so hard.
Do I want to draw with the fairy? I think you definitely want to draw with the
Yeah.
fairy.
It's
Eh,
fine
no,
to
no,
draw
he
now,
has
right?
he has activated the fairy this turn, so
Oh,
It's
yes.
up to 6, right?
it's drawn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that it would be like counterproductive to think before you draw.
Oh, yeah.
Recommend.
Oh.
Please wreck first. So that's not Nexus coming down?
No, Nexus will be coming down
Oh.
after the land's untapped.
Yeah, later.
So he's going to get like 4 mana back from the fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so he will get to untap and then pay 7 mana and then cast Nexus of Fate. Which
And-
strangely has Sakan's art in the
Yeah.
in the game. On the
That's because Sarkhan went back.
yeah, Sakan was the only guy
Let's
who
do
went back.
the time warp again.
Alright, so untaps.
Mm-hmm. And then
It's all about the draws now.
it's all about the draws. He's gonna take the turn and pray for
Alright.
something good off the top.
So Nexus of Fate, he casts it. It gets shuffled back into the library.
The library.
They need to have like a black red card, which like just goes through your entire opponent's deck and just like remove cards,
There
like
is
slaughter games type of effect.
There is a blue and red version, a blue and black version of that.
Yeah, it's like mill.
Unhallowed Ego or something Ego.
Oh yeah,
Unmoored
Unmod Ego. Yeah. Okay, all right.
That's great against this deck, by the way.
Yeah, it's like
Unmoored Ego Nexus of it.
I call it Nexus of Fate.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Unmoored Ego.
Okay. There goes my win con.
I'll just
No
untap a
biggie.
lot of mana over here.
Holy crap! Do you see how much? Oh,
Oh
my
my
goodness, that
goodness.
is insane amounts of mana.
Just casually generating lots of mana. But what is he gonna do with it? He only has.
You can
Oh, he's
explode
gonna-
draw a lot of cards.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna draw
Can we bring up the
expansion.
Actually, explode.
Okay.
not expansion explosion, the
Revitalize.
revitalize.
Yeah, that's draw and heal. Really
no,
strong.
not revitalize. Sorry, the one that allows him to untap. all
Yeah,
his-
oh, Wilderness, right?
Wilderness
yeah,
Reclamation.
Wilderness
Reclamation. This is the new
This-
card that's absolutely like insane.
Yeah, so this is it says that at the beginning of your end step, which means that there is a trigger, right?
At
And
the
on the
beginning.
trigger, so what Quan Kai was doing, okay, trigger, I will tap all my lands and float the mana and then
Untap.
untap and then do expansion explosion, and boy did he draw a lot of cards.
Boy.
Yeah, boy.
So now he has. I think he's going off.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so he's got City's Blessing. Bless you.
Yeah, he has to discard at the end of his turn, but right now he.
His turn will never end.
Yeah.
His turns
I mean,
will
he has to
never
discard on
end.
end
at
step,
this point,
right?
Yeah, he will have to discard an end step, but I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference.
Yeah.
And if he plays like a double reclamation, that would be insane. He gets like twice the amount of mana.
On the end step, I'll just untap. Like he gets 2 triggers, right?
Yeah,
So
I
he
get to
can-
untap and then tap
tap,
again
untap,
and tap tap.
Still can fizzle though. If
He
doesn't
still can.
draw.
Yeah, he still. Well, you don't need to draw a Nexus at that point, right?
No, I mean,
You
like,
just need
now-
another expansion explosion and then just kill
Yeah.
your opponent.
Right. No, but I
Lol,
think
lol.
that he's at the critical period now.
Yeah, now
He
is.
needs another one
He
of the
needs, yeah.
cycles of this to get through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs enough mana to blow his opponent's face to Kingdom Come.
Hey Joe, who's on the stream? You want to be on the stream? Then you talk into the mic. Get out of here. Just get.
Also, nobody can hear anything I say. It's awesome, bro.
All right. Man, what does he play here?
I think.
Chin Heng is very temptation.
All right,
Okay, no, I
But
Jin
maybe
is like, Jin is like, yeah, okay, you got me, bro.
just taking a nap.
Revitalize gains him a 4, and he gets to draw a
Draw a
card.
card.
Search for Ascanta just to filter out the draws. Does he get? My question is he going to go for that extra turn?
He has to, right? He can't let his opponent. He can't give his
Ah,
opponent
I
a turn
like-
back.
Dude, we gotta bring in like some of these.
Oh, the life counter.
The magnetic board. It's like Etch a Sketch.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
But
right,
like-
yeah, okay.
it's really cool.
Yeah, I'll buy one
It's
when I'm
cool.
in LA.
Alright, cool. Cool.
Cheap actually, I think.
I don't- yeah, we'll go on Lazada in a while. Like, go and search for it. Alright.
Find Lazada thing expensive.
So-
Everyone shops around.
Yeah, go buy on Q10.
So again,
Not sponsored, by the way.
trigger on the stack, untaps all the lands.
Yeah, we should do sponsorship for this stream.
Teferi trigger also on the stack, by the way.
So many things on the stack. You know what stacked as well? His hand
Yeah.
and his mana pool. He just needs to.
Alright.
Yeah, he just needs to draw and go infinite.
Tap. Tappy tap. Alright,
I
so
tap
tap
that.
for another 4. Chemist's Insight, discard, draw another 2. Nexus of Fate.
Yes, Nexus gonna.
Can I show you Nexus of Fate? Can you give up now? Tappy tap.
thinking.
Tap.
Because it's very precise.
Yeah.
Very.
He's,
has to.
yeah, he's, I mean, like,
It's a lot of money on the line if
you,
you think about it.
you're a bit scared sometimes.
I I've been there before. You know, like I think how much is this match worth actually? You go from
This is
150
150 to 175.
Yeah, so essentially
So
this
it's
game is
$25
$25.
match. Yeah.
More money than River played for. More
Yeah,
money
yeah.
than God.
$25, man.
It's a lot of money, man. $25.
Yeah, man, that can buy you like
Richer than Midas now.
that can buy you like one UMA pack and one Masters.
Yeah.
Masters 25
But
pack.
it's interesting to see like this is just the first lower bracket round and he's already like so in
And
the
he's-
thing.
yeah,
He wants to play this as best as he can.
Yeah, I did. The entire day you have to be playing the
At the
best
top,
that you can.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think with a flipped Ascanta,
Yep,
it's-
Ascanta flip.
it's straightforward.
yeah. That's going to be like 4 cards that he's going to be drawing, and
Even with
that's.
the untap, so
this is
it's next to
not-
impossible to not find it.
Oh yeah, he gets to untap it with the wilderness reclamation. Goodness gracious. It's gonna be hard for him to fizzle
Very
here.
good ultimate too, man.
What do you think Chin Heng is thinking about now? Do you think he's thinking about his second game already?
Yeah,
What do I-
Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
like
Game on sideboard.
he should be looking
Yeah.
at his sideboard already by
Yep.
now.
No, I think Chin Heng's trying to figure out what he has in the deck because there are a lot of versions.
Oh
of
yeah,
this deck
that's
that
true.
say-
So he wants to have as much info right now, so he's
Yeah.
paying attention to what cards are in his deck.
That's why he's the national champ.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like Chin just sitting there like, you go, you do.
You do you.
You
just
do
just show
you.
me as much of your deck as possible so that I
Sure,
can
sure.
figure out what to side.
Why don't you just play open-handed? It's okay. I'll see all the cards anyway. You'll have to discard like a bajillion cards.
That's why he's not scooping right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely on point.
Alright. So 4 mana, Chemist's Insight, I bet. Yeah, Chemist's Insight, draw 2. I'm surprised he doesn't have a reclamation. Sorry, not reclamation. Pull out.
Uh,
I'm just surprised that he hasn't had
Expansion Explosion.
or another whatchamacallit.
Does he win?
which one? Which card?
So he wins by expansion explosion.
Yeah.
Single this thing. There are cards that will put
He has 2 copies.
there are cards that will put Growth Spiral will put cards on top of his deck as well.
Yeah.
So the expansion explosion keeps going and going and going and going.
Growth Spiral.
No, sorry. Growth Spiral is the one that drops lands.
Yeah, what's the one?
He has 2 expansion explosions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. There's no.
There's nothing. He just needs to draw the 2. But it's fine because it's going infinite, right?
Yeah.
He'll,
Yes,
he'll
yes,
get
yes,
there
yeah.
eventually.
So either he draws the other expansion explosion or he ultimates the Teferi out of that. I just
Well,
wipe
even
out
if
your
he
board.
ultimates the Teferi, he must kill his opponent somehow.
Yeah, because like,
No, he'll just mill.
Actually-
Then he'll just mill his opponent out.
yeah, he's fine.
Because you just cast Nexus of Fate, and after that you just dump it, or you just you draw and then you dump Nexus of Fate. It goes back into the library. And then you draw and then you put dump the Nexus of Fate. It goes back in the library. Continue ad infinitum. So
Until-
yeah, that's a lot of mana. Untap. Let's do some more broken nasty stuff.
this is standard.
Yeah, this is
So
just
a lot of
standard.
pros are saying that wilderness reclamation is gonna get banned.
I think so too.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a
Really.
pretty strong card.
Yeah, I know it's a very strong card, man. But
4
like,
mana. If it was like 6, it would be balanced,
On
but
pre-release weekend, I think like 3 pros from SCG said this is gonna get banned in the next few weeks.
it should. It should. I think 4 mana
because
is too.
yeah, because you can play like band control, right? And that essentially that's what this is, right? You play band control 4 mana, it's free. It's
It's-
freaking free.
It's free real estate.
Yeah. And you just untap and you do nothing.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, let me go and discard the rest of my hand.
So what we're not suggesting at all, cough cough, is maybe don't buy into bank control. Hehe.
No, buy all the
A lot of the deck is very cheap.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
it's
Yeah.
mostly
You're gonna
uncommons.
buy
I mean,
Teferi
like
anyway.
yeah.
Teferi is not good.
The fairy is
Yeah.
yeah. The fairy is good in any blue white.
all right. So discard
I,
all the lands,
Ching
all the lands.
Furiously studying.
The turn has finally ended.
All right.
Chin Hing's not gonna be able to end the game this turn,
It-
so he's just gonna go again.
Yeah, and despite the turns being Quan Kai's turn being very long, he is playing at a
High level.
uh,
Perfect.
he's
He's
playing a
sequencing everything
very
correctly. He's not like making mistakes like I would if I had to play a very very long turn.
yeah, but I love that Quan Kai is like showing him, yeah, I have another search for Ascanta. After takes out the search for Ascanta, puts it back into his hands. Like, yeah,
Casually.
okay. Take another
Yep.
turn, draw another card. Potentially another Nexus of Fate.
Where's his explosion? He just needs to explode.
Yeah, that's the question, right? Where's the expansion explosion? And he has, he has like double activation,
There we
for
go.
that.
Another Nexus.
Necklace of Fate,
Necklace of Fate.
Ascanta activation.
Teferi.
So yeah, Teferi.
Another
is to draw another.
Nexus. Is that another Nexus, right? Yeah, I think that
You
was
can cast another Nexus of Fate and like just go, there is no
forever.
yeah.
Repeat ad
4,
infinitum.
5, 6.
Or more appropriately, ad nauseum. Because I'm pretty sure Chin Hing is very sick of trying to have to memorize his opponent's deck right now.
Wow, this is tough. This is pretty tough.
It's
for
not just
Chin Hing.
tough, man. I think it's over.
So untap, we'll untap 2 lands. Alright, so trigger on the
On the stack,
Think
on
so,
the
yeah.
stack.
So this is where we should try
Take a
to
look at the other game that's going on. It's more
Yeah.
interactive. It's not actually a mono red mirror. It's mono red versus Grixis.
it looks like Grixis.
I think it's a black splash, not really Grixis.
Yeah.
So like red blue mostly.
Alright. So we're gonna leave this table because I think Quan Kai has it in the bag already.
We need him to go
He's-
finish going infinite, and then
Yeah.
we'll come back.
Alright, so we'll come back to that. But going back to the table of Guo Wei and Lun Yi, not quite sure what the games are at. But looks like Guo Wei here is the massive aggressor. Although he's so far only played 3
If I want to take a quick look,
spells.
I assume Looney won the first game because Galway has more lands right now. If I want to assume. But
Okay. Yeah, but Guo Wei looks like he's flooding out, right? Like he has only been able to cast a total of 3
Three.
spells.
that's absolutely depressing.
Looney looks like he's controlling the board pretty well. This looks like to be a Drake deck, but with Black Splash. I wonder what the Black Splash is for. Can we bring out Looney's?
Actually, all
the decks lists
lists
standard.
I have are still the modern ones.
Yeah, still the mono ones?
Yeah.
No, we have all the deck lists.
Oh, it's all here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. Looney versus Galway.
Yeah. So going to but Guo Wei here able to get that damage in, man. No?
No, no.
All the modern stuff. Where's all the
Where's the
standard deck lists?
Can you get 'em? Thanks.
Alfian, go get it.
Thanks, Alfian. Off-stream appreciation.
Yeah.
Counting cards in hand.
Yeah. The other table is still at it. Guang Kai.
Still going
Guang Kai-
infinite.
Yeah,
Don't worry
Guang
about
Kai
it.
still going infinite. Trying to figure out where the hell is my other expansion explosion.
Sitting at the bottom of the deck. Casually. Alright.
Causally.
Causally. Temporally.
And here's the thing, right? Like with his wilderness reclamation, like he will be able to Activate search for Ascanta twice
Mm-hmm.
or
And
3 times
but
actually.
like the thing is, he just needs to find it. And
Mm.
he's
Yeah.
getting a bit unlucky here.
Yeah. Okay. With Huawei and Looney's game,
Things are getting close. Both
yeah, things
players
are
are dangerously low.
both on single digit life. Of course, Huawei has the ability to just go like lightning strike,
Mm-hmm.
and potentially or Wizards lightning, and potentially end Looney's run.
Keyword is potentially, but we don't know what he has in the hand. And I
Yeah.
think Huawei.
Can you find out what the score between Huawei and Looney are? Thank you.
All right, so we are looking for Huawei's list, right?
Mhm.
And Looney, because we kind of there we go. Here's Looney's.
All right. So
list.
Looney's list.
It's red blue with a black splash.
Red blue with the black splash, like one Dragon Skull Summit. I really wonder what the black is for. Um,
Sideboard.
Enigma Drake, Crackling Doom,
Oh, what?
Dive Down Spell Opt, 1/1. Okay, so they are
Oh.
1/1, and
Going tight into game
all right.
three.
So yeah, score now 1/1.
Huawei on
Congrats.
the standard mono red, opting to play for experimental frenzies over the jumpstart
Uh-huh.
instead. So yeah, we have different, because like you either go jumpstart or experimental frenzy or opt for a split.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I would go with frenzy. It's
You go for a frenzy?
my personal favorite, because luck sack and go in.
Of course, of course. All right. So looking back at Kwang Kai's game, like he has gained 16 life. He has gained 60. He has gained
I think around
12 life.
because he was on 6,
points.
right?
Yeah, he was
So
on
he's
6.
up to 16. And just
Goodness.
take a quick
Oh,
look
goodness.
at Chen Heng's list as well. See if he has any. I don't think there's a way out of this game. To be
I
honest.
don't. Yeah, Chin Heng's not going to get a turn, so that means like there is no way out of this game. Like he has 1 mana. No, he has 0 mana open. So, this is Kwang Kai's game to lose.
Yep. Oh yeah, both lists slightly different. Both mono red lists.
Right. So.
Chen Heng opts for 2 risk factors and 4 light up the stage,
Mm-hmm.
whereas Huawei opts for 4 experimental frenzy and
Wow, main board
2
experimental
skewer,
frenzy.
2 skewer the what is it? Skewer the the card.
Which
The
one?
new one?
Skewer the skeptics.
No, skewer the critics.
Critics, right? Skewer the critics.
Sorry, I couldn't read his handwriting.
So yeah, I'm looking through the deck list. Like, what has black? Beacon Bolt, no Charter Course, Discovery Dispersal.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah,
Discovery Dispersal, that's it. That's the only black required spell. And like, I don't think, Lun E is using Discovery Dispersal, mostly just the discovery part of it. All right, so there we go. There is the
first game.
the expand. What's that?
The
Expansion, explosion, yeah.
Explosion.
So the explosion.
Explosion! If you
Right.
understood that, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So Kwang Kai takes that game.
Up
Quite.
one game.
Yeah,
Pretty
quite.
interesting now.
Yeah, that was that was close for Kwang Kai, right? That was
it was very close.
the
And now Kwang Kai will have to go second, but he's stronger post board, right? So
Yeah, they're stronger, much stronger post board, I think. Let's take a look at Kwang Kai's sideboard.
Kwang Kai has 4 Hydroid Crisis in the side. I think what he'll want is definitely the one of Lyra Dawnbringer
Okay,
and one of Angel of Grace.
nice.
He'll definitely put those in.
Yeah, those will help him stay alive. I
Mhm.
think that is that's for sure.
Very, very important.
We might see like 1 or 2 the Hydroid Crisis, right?
Yeah, but not all 4.
Not all 4, yeah, for
Do
sure.
you think he'll not much point to put in the negates? Maybe. Huawei Shin Heng is running the risk factors
Yeah. We're gonna swap back. Yeah.
to Huawei Luni,
Mm-hmm.
who are the mono.
Well,
red
1
versus-
and 1. And yeah, we're just looking at the 2 decks. I mean, like, this is a new standard format, right? This is
It's a new
very, very,
world.
very new. Yeah.
Things are getting interesting with the lists. Where both players just shuffling up. So game 3.
Man, I hope this can go.
Yeah, Facebook is bugging out. quite a lot right now. So
Yeah.
just gonna try to get it alive on Facebook as well.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Do you remember who won? The second game, Galway or Luni?
Uh, I don't know. I
Oh
do.
yeah,
We were
we were
watching.
watching,
Yeah.
and both their live
Right.
totals were really low.
Yeah. Both. So yeah. Let's see who's going to be starting.
Definitely, first turn is very important in this matchup.
Yes. If Huawei gets to go first, I think he's got significant advantage. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting as well because first turn advantage is always the thing that they're trying to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
But like games like these is really hard
Mm-hmm.
because I think Magic does a great job of it in general. So it's not like as oppressive sometimes.
Uh, yeah, but there's no format. Okay, so
Yeah, there's
you
no
know,
format.
going first, I think in modern gives you a significant advantage, but going first in standard
Not as much.
is not as much.
Yes.
But there's definitely this is not a format where you say, "Oh, I allow you." You know, if you win the die roll, I allow you to go
It's
first.
something like
and I want to
52%
draw.
over, like the
I remember on Arena there was a statistic on Arena that I think it's a 60-40 that if you go first there is some advantage but not significant. Modern on the other hand totally different, right? Where if you get to go first, like you have quite an advantage.
yeah, because the first time statistic thing is quite. You have to compare as well, like the relative win rates.
Well, yeah, they did the study on or they did the calculations on the one-off games
Mm-hmm.
on Arena, the best of one games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So it looks like Looney lost that last game, and he's going first. Ireland and Huawei knows first turn play. Whoa.
Hello, Evil Chuck from Rome. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning at the moment.
Hey, what's up? Buongiorno.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Discovery dispersal here. A main phase by Loon E. Does he want to dump those two cards? Is it
Thinking-
useful? And the other one goes into his hand.
All right.
Viashino.
Oh yeah, so Galway is on the back foot here, going second.
Yeah, Viashino. Lava runner. Yep.
Pyromancer.
Pyromancer.
Lava Mancer.
Lavamancer.
It's Pyro.
Oh, it's actually
Whatever.
Whatever.
it's like
The thing that
two mana, 2/1 deals
mana,
2 damage.
2/1.
All right, so another
Shoot.
discovery dispersal. Let's see. I think looking for the lens. He has like in that stack there is an op, so he might want to keep the op just
He
to
might
keep
want to
going.
opt for the op.
Uh,
Okay,
but
thinking at the think tank. He probably wants to have some.
well, that's the
He
thing,
doesn't have
right?
much
Are
removal,
you
right? Other than shocks and lava coil. Yeah, so he needs to have.
all right? So he wants the removal, and I think that's valid, right? Where, um, there's no reason why you need to spend the mana on the op.
Yeah.
Right.
So. I mean, op is like if you're looking for a card, right? But if you have a card that's already.
If you already have the card,
just,
then
just
it's like yeah,
throw the op.
whatever.
What's the point, man? Yeah, eats two.
It should be at 4, right? Does he have
no,
a shock?
doesn't
Yeah, Lava Mancer dealt 2 already, so he's at 18.
doesn't it only deal 2 to creature?
No, to
Oh.
player or planeswalker. All right,
Did he
so
miss the
before
trigger?
damage. No.
Oh, no,
So now damage hasn't been
Oh yeah, so it's correct. Yeah,
damage hasn't resolved yet.
shocks. And he's thinking. What do you think he's thinking about?
There might be Wizard's Lightning.
Yeah,
This
should
is
be.
a wizard, right?
Yeah, it's a
the
wizard.
the
Let's
Pyromancer.
go.
All right, so he lets
you
the
let her
Pyromancer
go.
go.
Land and 3-drop or the 2/1. His hand looks juicy at the moment. Lots of cards.
But both
Yep.
players are on quite high life total.
There we
Okay,
go.
so another Pyromancer shoots you for 2.
Sliding over cards while I
And there
shoot.
we go. Ah, the Bane Fire. Oosh.
That's not what you want to see in the graveyard.
Yeah, but there is a lightning strike there, right? So that's 3 points of damage. For 1 mana, you got to draw 2 cards. Man, I like Light Up the Stage. Light Up the
it
Stage looks like a very, very decent card.
That's why it's a playset in all mono reds at the moment.
I think it should be a playset in like most aggressive red decks.
Very strong, gives you card advantage, gives you damage.
Yeah, I will be interested to see how red evolves throughout this entire season, or throughout this entire standard season. Light up, light up,
Light up.
as if you had. Okay, otherwise we'll get a copyright strike because my voice sounds
That's how good.
exactly like Snow Patrol.
That's how good it sounds.
Uh, Another the flavor text. Places, everyone.
I just watched the play
Judith,
yesterday. Fitting.
yeah, it's like demons and like demogorgons lighting up the pyres, which is quite cute.
Wow.
It's
That's
like
that's
controlling.
so,
She's controlling the
you know, 'cause light up the stage, but instead of with like lights, it's with fire.
yeah.
Dude, I love Magic flavor text.
Mm.
It's the best, really. No other game compares.
Oh, second shock here does get rid of the pyromancer. So Huawei here thinking, do I fire off these wizards lightnings? Will they get the job done? And I think that's the main question that he's asking himself. Maybe he can wait because there's nothing else in hand.
Mm,
The skewer,
okay, the thing is, right, he plays E Frenzy, so I think he wants to dump his hand now. He plays E Frenzy. There we go.
right. Okay, so lightning strike
Lightning
you
strike.
for 3 more points of damage.
Yes.
You go down to
10.
10. Yeah. And Looney here gotta watch his life total, man.
He's watching. Okay, ops.
There's not a lot of ways for the blue red deck to gain life. In fact, I don't think
No,
there's
there's not
any
a
way.
single way.
Yeah.
So he needs. I mean, there's a saying, right? Your life is a resource.
Mm.
So, I think the magic number is the halfway point. So below 10, you want to be very careful.
Yeah.
So this is where he will have to start. He actually have to start countering stuff.
Wow.
Oh, what's that?
Terramander. This is the card PTER.
Oh.
PTER. Pateramander.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, it's this card.
Yeah, this card.
Yeah, I know this card.
This card's dumb.
Oh, that's so.
Look at that. It's
so
a 5
stupid.
2 mana. He got a 5/5 flyer. That's nothing Huawei can deal with right now, right? Like he needs to burn the hell out of that Terramander, and it's going to be really
He
really
needs to blow two
difficult to
cards,
do it.
at least two.
Yeah, at least 2 cards to get that out of the sky.
And 2 cards to your opponent's board is 2 cards not to your opponent's face.
Yep. He's facing down a 4-turn clock, and had Lun Yi had another Terramander, that would be hilarious, because then that's a 2-turn clock, and gonna be super hard to deal
Oh
with.
no, and like, he has to think now. Galway has to think about.
I like this deck. This is quite cute.
Yeah, Terramander is adorbs.
Oh, and a spell pierce on
Oh,
fight with
no.
fire.
That is, I think that's it, right?
I don't know
It's
whether
really
that's it,
hard.
because there's
I mean,
3
he could
turns.
he could top another fight with fire, but it's not likely.
Another fight with fire would be
Drake
awesome.
comes down as well.
Wow.
This is now Galway's on the back foot.
Yeah, I think Huawei
Life
might
on
be
the
dead.
line. Tournament
next
life
turn.
on the line.
9. It's a
creatures.
9/4.
9/4 flyer, 5/5 flyer.
And all
He
Looney.
can't answer both. He doesn't have
Lava
an-
Coil. Well, Lava Coil will get rid of
The
the
Drake.
Drake, so no problem, right?
Yeah,
and
no
then
problem.
you're back to like a 3-turn clock. So
Oh, there we go.
speaking of which, Lava
But
Coil,
he
is
has
there
to
a
have
counter spell? Yeah.
He has to have counter magic, right?
Nope.
Oh, not this time.
Okay, so that gets rid of
Okay.
the Drake. We go back to a 3-turn clock, but
Breathing,
Huawei is
breathing.
still in a lot of trouble. Like he needs to deal 10 damage in 3 turns, in 2 turns now. And I don't know if that's possible. Like he needs a combination of like risk factor or like experimental frenzy right now, and he's got 1 turn.
He doesn't run risk factor. It's all in the E frenzy.
Oh, wow, a murmuring mystic
Wow.
too.
That is so painful.
So Murmuring Mystic is a 1/5, 4 mana for 1/5, which means that it's a hell of a blocker. But the most important thing is that whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying.
It's a blue young
Lanjiao.
it's a blue young pyromancer.
It's no, nowhere near young pyromancer. It's a very old pyromancer. That's why it costs
Yeah,
like 4
okay.
mana to cast.
Old pyromancer. That's blue. So it's a old lady.
Old yeah, old man
Old
slash
man, old
lady. Most people refer to like magic cards as she's. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
it's an old lady. So 4 mana, what do you do here? Nope. Needs double red. Yep.
Oh,
Crackling Drake.
Crackling
Okay.
Drake.
And Huawei, if he didn't have an answer before, he needs an answer now.
I think
Risk Factor and Looney will just let Huawei draw the cards, I believe. Okay, so 3 points of damage to your
to the
head.
dome. And now, do you think there's a sequence of cards he can play? 7 is a lot. You need 3.
So right now, Risk Factor.
Nope, it's a game. He only has a land and a yep. There.
And there's
all
the
she
handshake,
wrote.
yeah. So what Huawei needed was like a risk factor into like a few
Shock-
spells, right?
shock.
Because Looney will just let Huawei draw. He cannot go down to 3 because the potential for him to have a lightning strike or a 3
I think
damage
the
burn
exact
spell
sequence would be risk factor into double shock and lightning strike.
or something, yeah.
No, that was the only sequence because he
Yeah.
had 4, right?
Or
One.
light the stage, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the stage. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Viashino, the lava pyromancer into
Pyromancer.
light the stage into like that's.
it's
But he only had 1 draw, right? So
yeah yeah that's why because he has he needs risk factor and then draw into exact 3 because he only has he's like 7. You need exact 7 and he only has like 4 lands floating.
yeah.
I believe 4 mana.
Oh my goodness. Quan Kai is going off.
This is game 2, right?
Yeah, this is game
Yeah,
2.
definitely. And
And
we're
I'm not
never
gonna,
doing this
yeah,
again.
me not gonna let you have another turn, sir. Gets to untap. Search for Ascanta. Looks for the Nexus of Fate. Gonna cast the Nexus of Fate. Cast the Nexus of Fate.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear Alfian laughing in the background because he knows what this deck can do.
This is
Alfian, have you played against this deck on Arena before?
no.
Good.
Okay.
It must be
Good.
the
Now
most.
you get to see. Now you get to see the full like destruction. He gets a new turn, plus 1 turn.
How many reclamations on the board? 1.
Oh goodness!
More than
Is
enough.
that a second Nexus of Fate? So he already drew. He already knew what that card was. He's gonna untap. Look for more cards.
How do you think Chin Heng is feeling at the moment?
Bad, like really bad. Like feels like he should just
See the wing fun?
just. You want to
Just-
see? Well, it's got.
just let me play with my
expansion explosion.
Just let me shuffle my deck for 15 minutes and then I'll show you my win con.
Mm. So he swings him. He actually gets to swing with the Hydroid Crisis and the what you call it, Night
Night,
Owl
yeah.
Autumn,
Oh,
yeah.
he borrowed
But
the
he's going to
Night.
be taking
Yeah, that's
extra
important.
turns.
More and
Which means
more.
because he's got like 2 more. So
Mhm.
Nexus of Fate again.
Should be lethal, right?
So
'Cause
he's
he was
got 2
swinging.
extra turns, yeah.
Yeah, it's lethal. That's all she wrote.
And that's 6 points of
Yep,
damage.
shakes the
And
hand.
the question and the handshake. There is no more question because
It has
Quan
been
Kai just
answered. Quan Kai
easily takes that.
with his Nexus deck. Banned Nexus, showing the power of Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh yeah. All right. So, Quan Kai gets to stay. Unfortunately, Chin Heng. Congrats on making it this far, like an entire year's worth of work. But unfortunately, he gets eliminated, and Quan Kai goes on to the next stage, and we will watch another. We'll put on like a lower and upper bracket. I think next round there's only lower brackets playing, so we'll be watching that. All right. Remember, you can join us on the stream every Wednesdays, 8 p.m. at Singapore time, twitch.tv/GreatOgreGames, and watch all the replays on youtube.com/GreatOgreGames, and catch us on our social media websites, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll see you guys in a short while. I'll put out a replay of what happened earlier on in the day, so don't go away. See you guys.
Bye bye.